Hello and welcome back. ZZZ Zenless Zone Zero special recording. I had to finish up meeting up the client because I'm locked out. I can't do any dailies. So let's go do this. Money is meant to be spent at times like this. Let's use what we earned from this job and Astra's concert tickets. Alright, it seems the client is already waiting in the meetups on Hollow. Let's go check it out.
The client must be nearby. Huh?
Ooh. Let's see. Get to see her in action, basically.
Thank you, everyone. That one was for you. We have another spectator. What's a Bang-Boo doing here all alone? It's dangerous.
Astra, it's me, Belle! I had no idea it was your internet commission.
Belle? In a Bang-Boo? Oh, you're so cute! This could be a problem. What do I do?
What's wrong?
What's wrong? Relax. No need to worry. I'm a legendary proxy after all. I won't let anything happen to you.
This is basically part 2, because it looks like I guess I didn't actually complete the Astra Yao special episode yet.
Should I punish you a little? We've known each other for so long, and I had no clue about your secret identity. It feels like I never truly knew you.
Exactly. That's so typical of Belle. I'd never keep any secrets from you, Astra.
Oh, you too! But I must say, this is a pleasant surprise. Of all the proxies on Internet, you're the one who's joining me on this. I knew it! Fate really does favor me. I'm sure today's treasure hunt will go well.
What is this exactly? Why is it so important?
Oh yeah, I was about to ask. What's so important that you had to do this yourself?
It's a highly sought-after treasure. Of course I have to handle it personally. It's the legendary record of Yolanda Winter's final performance. I've mentioned it to you before. The version available on the market isn't genuine.
The best-selling record is a fake?
That record sold like hotcakes. It's hard to believe it was a fake.
Big corporations will do anything for profit. That record is actually just a ripped compilation of Yoran's classic songs. It's totally different from what I heard live. Even as a starstruck kid, I knew it was different. That performance wasn't planned. It was originally just a small fan meetup at a music store. At that time, Yoran had left his agency and, because of some legal issues, he was forced to stop performing. Both Odium and Fugue claimed to own his performance rights. Even though it was his own voice, he wasn't allowed to perform as he wished. After Yoran's death, that unpublicized performance became his final work. Then, not long ago, rumors of a bootleg recording appeared on Internet. The essence of that day was incredibly pure. Yoran was in top form, too. As we talked, he just started improvising. He interacted with the fans so naturally. That feeling of everyone singing along and the sensation of collective harmony we shared can't be put into words. It was almost like we had summoned something truly extraordinary.
I guess it's the power of music.
Perhaps it was the power of music. Maybe that's why ancient mages chanted to use their magic.
Exactly! Music is magic! But after witnessing that performance, I came to a realization. Something clicked inside me. It felt like fate tapping me on the shoulder. I knew right then that I would become a musician myself.
Seems like this record really means a lot to you, Astra. Belle, log out of EOS now. I have to be the proxy who finds this record.
Stop shaking me!
Wise, stop shaking me! Let go! Eos is getting dizzy!
Oh, you two are just so adorable! Fighting inside a bamboo.
Okay. Well, I already know about the character demo.
The first objective is the Ballet Twins control room. Please lead the way, legendary proxy.
Our blind spot! The control room is just ahead. Follow me!
Wow, what's that thing over there? Could it be? Ooh.
Paranormal exploration. Journal, a time-worn document. Exploration team log. I was right. I knew today would go smoothly. Someone on the internet recently dug up an old comment from a paranormal site a few years back. Weren't there rumors back then that only truly great music could summon the marionettes of the Ballet Twins? Someone with the ID name Sofa Cushions and Potato Chips, who claimed to have a bootleg recording of Joran. She was very confident that album is a true musical masterpiece and will definitely attract Marionette. Eager to try it out, she then signed up for a paranormal investigation at the Ballet Twins. After that, she disappeared without a trace. According to one of the explorers, Sofa Cushions and Potato Chips was playing Joran's song at the time, but they had never heard it before. I remember during that improv performance, Joran jokingly said, "Sometimes you may find miracles when digging around between sofa cushions." If my guess is correct, Sofa Cushions and Potato Chips was there that day, just like me. And the album she played is very likely to be that legendary album. Oh wait, the penguin. That's right. That was the base of the paranormal exploration. I knew we would find something there. The log notes that 3 people left the team, and the next exploration target is the collapsed gallery. The collapsed gallery, I remember it. Yeah, I have a feeling that you'll definitely find something today.
Thank you. I would have been so lost without your help.
Well, if you really want to thank us, then could you autograph,
to me.
Got it. I didn't expect you to be so chivalrous.
You won't even let me say a single
Up
word
here.
in Astra, huh?
Well, you're the one who's always asking for something.
External memory unit, 128 gigs. Bangoo external memory unit. This looks like an external memory unit for a Bangoo. Could there be any clues? Should we try reading it? Come on, Belle. Open your mouth. Ah. Open her mouth and you can read it. Yum yum! That data from Astra was delicious. The data has been retrieved. It really is the Bangoo from the Paranormal Exploration team. After leaving the gathering, they went to the pantry and then came back. That's a bit strange. Let's go take a look.
This song is dedicated to the world.
The Bangoo is moving pretty fast. Almost like it's running away.
Running away? Could it be that they actually encountered Marionette? Catch the rhythm! The monsters are getting tougher and tougher. I hope the exploration team is okay.
The data ends here.
I suddenly feel really worried. Will the exploration team be okay? Catch the rhythm!
Inside this folder, I hope it's not bad news. I just want everyone in the exploration team to be okay. There's a letter. There's some sofa cushions and potato chips. If they had time to leave a message, I hope they'll be okay. To these adventurers who found this album, please rest assured I have safely escaped. The flickering lights here are truly terrifying, but following my instructions, you can get out of here too. It's a pity I have to leave Joran's recording behind, but there's no helping it if it's so everyone can escape. Marionette looks really scary, but anyone who likes Joran music can't be a bad person. As long as this album is played, even the ethereals will calm down, as if they are really taking it in. Take this opportunity to run to the gallery downstairs. I left the hollow data storage unit there. I hope you get out successfully. Phew, I can finally relax. It seems we safely escaped under protection of Joran music. Wait a minute, does that mean... John's legacy? I found it! Oh, this is it! It really exists! I'm so happy! Oh, wow. Can I make a small request while I have the chance? And I'm going to take the opportunity to raise the price. Can I ask you to sign an autograph for my brother? Is that all? Of course. No problem. It must be written to my dearest wife. It must be written to my dearest wives. It has to be better than the one for Belle. Oops, I suddenly realized I don't have a pen with me. Let's get out of here first. Then we buy a pen and I can sign whatever you want.
Finally found it!
Huh?
Gotcha. Ow. You got me.
Miss Yao, let's keep improvisations on stage, shall we? Now then, please get in the car.
Bye-bye. Wait, I almost forgot.
Aw, what? A kiss?
There's the
What?
autograph I owed you to my dearest Belle. Be sure to come to my New Year's concert, okay?
Dang. She just gave us a kiss. Astra gets in the car and stretches out. A constant nagging noise draws her attention. On a second glance, she sees a man in the car visophone shouting angrily. Evelyn presses the mute button casually with the sound cut off. The man's angry expression looks even more ridiculous.
What's Mr. Hobson blabbing about this time?
It's gotta be a whiny version of, please don't run off alone and stay safe before the show. I mean, if there's anything that needs to be done, just give me the orders. There's no need to put yourself at risk.
Eve, are you angry?
No, just a straightforward, calm protest with no whining.
Oh, don't be mad. Check out what I found. It's Yoran's legacy work, the legendary secret record. I told you before, remember? After Yoran left the agency, he held a small fan meetup in a music store. I was there, and so young at the time. I never thought I'd find a recording from that day. It's all thanks to the proxies. I definitely would have gotten lost without them.
You trust people too easily. How do you know anything about these random proxies you found on Internet? Who they really are, what their motives might be, or if they can be trusted?
They're not random proxies. They're friends I knew before. I told you about them. The siblings who run the video store on 6th Street. What?
If you already knew they were proxies from the start, you could have just DM'd them on Knock Knock. Why bother making a formal Internet post?
True. I was just being stubborn out of habit. Sorry, I was wrong.
But they've managed to keep their proxy
Sorry?
identity hidden from close
sorry?
friends, and they use a bamboo to handle commissions. That means your friends are pretty careful and dependable. That's reassuring. Huh. If we invite them to the concert, then they might just come in handy. Let me think about where to station them.
Wow, Eve, you're surprisingly generous with compliments. For other people, that is. Wait, you're not planning to run a background check on them, are you?
Having every bit of information allows me to prepare for any scenario. Like if you decide to suddenly run off.
So then, what gave me away this time?
You borrowed the makeup artist's phone to post on Internaut. Pre-opened a bathroom door before the press conference for your escape. I have to say that the most creative idea this time was riding a public bike into the hollow.
Aw, I thought my plan was flawless. You're so sharp, Eve. Before you were a manager, were you a detective? Or a PubSec officer?
Not exactly, but close enough.
Hmm.
Huh.
Maybe she was. Maybe she worked for Han.
If you
Maybe
tell
she worked for
me,
Section
I
6.
promise I won't run off next time. I swear.
A professional spy.
Huh? Hang on. A professional spy. That's so cool! Sounds like the perfect inspiration for a song!
Are you really thinking of singing a song about being a professional spy at the New Year's concert?
Huh? Is that not allowed?
So, how's the concert showstopper coming along? Today's the production deadline. Okay, so we went against the entire board to buy Starloop for a New Year's concert, publicly announced your new single, and now you have writer's block. Did I miss anything?
Yes? Today's just the official deadline, and I know you've prepared plenty of fallback deadlines. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. But there's no piano here. Can you help me, Eve?
I don't sing, you know that.
That's okay. You can just hum along with my cues, like this.
Evelyn's voice flows along, Astra's fingertips rising and falling into a gentle melody of this tune.
Oh, wow.
You're not tricking me into singing for you, are you?
Evelyn swiftly reaches out a hand to press firmly onto Astra's shoulder, using her body weight to press her down to the small gap between her seat and the floor.
What's wrong?
We're being tailed. Those cars have been following us a while now. There's a companion hollow in the area. Let's use it to lose those unwelcome followers.
Oh shoot, I knew it! She is a playable character. Evelyn, combat tutorial? When not under a binding seal, press to activate a special attack lock position. Upon hitting an enemy, Evelyn enters a binding seal with that enemy. After entering binding, he'll press thing to perform special attack bind. First form, special attack binding's other final form. When switching to another squad member during binding seal, Evelyn will automatically follow up with special attack bindings on their first form, launching bindings on there just before getting hit triggers. Perfect dodge and builds up a large amount of burning embers. After activating ultimate Luna Lux, Geralt, Timbra, Evelyn enters the Dance of Awakened Fire state. While on this state, Evelyn will retain one burning tether point when consuming burning tether points to launch Chain Attack Luna Lux Snare. So I knew she was playable. She's probably been part of a banner after Astra Yao. Look if she fights with her hands.
You think hiding in a hollow will make everything fine?
I arranged for someone to meet us before we entered the hollow. It shouldn't be far. Follow me.
I think how she wears her jacket on her shoulders.
Where are you running off to, Astra Yao?
I'm your opponent. You are not worthy of speaking to Miss Yao. Don't. Heads up.
Watch out!
Precision strike. Initiate.
Move it! The intel was right. You really can fight. So this is where your true strength lies. I knew you were just a talentless company puppet. Move it!
Shut it. Counter.
Out of my way!
Nothing slips through my defense.
Eve, are you alright? I'm fine. But we can't let that guard down just yet. You guys, take Miss Yao back. Right! What about you, Eve? Aren't you coming? It's dangerous to go alone. There's something that bothers me. I had to thoroughly investigate the goal of those attackers. Miss, you should take the car back first. I will be there shortly. But, oh, I see. You must have your own reasons. Now, head back first, Eve. Make sure to come back safely. I will. Evelyn, watching Astra leave safely, let out a sigh of relief. The soldiers mentioned some intelligence. Miss Yao clearly being followed somehow. Her position must have been leaked besides. Who else could it be? Thankfully, they're quite unprofessional. When we fought just now, they didn't even realize that I had knocked the communicator off. As long as I find the comms, I could find out who's behind those attackers. And how exactly did Miss Yao's schedule get leaked? Found it. This is it. It's completely white. So this is why they're not worried about losing their communicator. But like they said, no data can be completely erased. Guess it's time to meet an old friend. The secret code is... Oh, I remember. It's the payphone on 6th Street. So all these years, she's the only one who successfully hid her identity after leaving the organization. The secret code is the nursery rhyme 1155-665-4433-221. Don't pay him the 6. Following the summons, Evelyn waited until finally a voice came through on the other end of the line. Hey, I thought you'd never call. What's up? I need your help. Oh, that's rare. There's a mission you can't handle? Go ahead. Tell me what I can help with. Can we meet? Meet? Fine. Since I promised to help you, I'll help you to the end. From where you are, can you see that Tin Man's pervert shop? Yeah. Turn left at the intersection and walk straight. There's a good spot for us to rendezvous. You'll know when you see it. Wait for me. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Wait for me. If it's just 10 minutes, maybe I'll take a walk on there. I also need to keep an eye out for any suspicious people. Where's that one? I'm a bit sleepy. Please, get me a cup of coffee. Dear guest, coffee is not just a tool to keep you awake. It has its own missions. Oh. The aroma of coffee is meant to relax people, while its bitterness is the true taste of life. A good cup of coffee is actually a conversation with one's innermost thoughts. I see. I've underestimated the meaning of coffee. Not many people know to slow down and savor it. I hope this cup of coffee brings you a moment of peace. It seems like a master barista, deeply passionate about coffee. Not suspicious at all. Quite the skillful technique. I didn't expect there to be such an excellent coffee shop hidden here. Of course. 6th Street is a place full of hidden gems. I hope you'll visit often in the future. Hee. Just as I expected. Thank you for the coffee. It's about time to head to the rendezvous point.
Long time no see. You seem to be doing well for yourself.
Same for you.
Me? I've had a couple of close calls, but compared to my old days in the organization, I'm much happier now. So what can I help you with? I'd like to repay you for saving my life
it's her.
sooner rather than later.
This communicator's been wiped. Can you restore the data in it? Even fragments would help.
Let me see.
The girl hooks up the communicator to her portable laptop. After repeating it a few times.
Huh. So it fries its own motherboard after too many brute force attempts. That's some really advanced tech. What trouble have you gotten yourself into this time?
Did you get any useful intel?
Have some faith in your old buddy. I got a snippet of encrypted communication before the board fried. The record can't let Odium have it. Must separate. Don't let anyone find out and the rest is gone.
Fugue.
Fugue? What does that mean? Forget it. I don't need to know. As long as you get it.
Can you see who sent that encrypted message?
Only the encrypted IP address. let me trace it. Yeah, here we go. 192.453.18.300. Your look says it all. Is this bad news for you?
No, it's not bad news for me. But it's very bad for the person I'm trying to protect.
Wow, you really have been doing well.
What makes you say that all of a sudden?
Because you have someone you want to protect, no matter what. I'm kinda jealous. I still work alone. I've made some interesting friends, too, but they've saved me a couple of times, so I feel like I owe them, and it's kind of embarrassing. Otherwise, if I teamed up with them, we'd probably be unstoppable.
Huh. I'm a bit intrigued that you think so highly of them.
They're pretty famous on Internet. The name is Faithin. If you can't get a hold of me next time, try reaching out to them. Tell them you know me. Might even get a discount.
Got it.
That's all I got before the motherboard fried. I hope it's useful.
Very useful. You haven't changed. Still as reliable as ever.
Well, I'm heading back to my safe house then. I'll see you next time. And who knows when that might be.
Take care of yourself out there. But you've always been so cautious. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Oh yeah, what name do you go by now?
Evelyn. Evelyn Chevalier.
Evelyn. That's beautiful. And sounds real fancy. I go by Rain now.
Nice to meet you, Rain.
Yeah, right. Rain smiles at Evelyn and leaves, and as Evelyn watches her go, she thinks to herself, Rain, that's a beautiful name too. On the way back to Astra, Evelyn can't help but think about that IP address. It's an internal company IP, which means that the person who leaked Astra's location was an intruder. Later at the observation deck, atop startup tower.
Miss Yao,
How's it looking?
I've looked into it. The group that attacked us was indeed affiliated with Fugue.
Are they targeting the company or me?
Neither, but in a way, both. Fugue's goal was to get a hold of Yoran de Winter's record. Yoran's legacy cannot fall into the hands of an evil corporation like Odium. They seem to have recruited irrational fanatics for the job.
How did they find out so fast? I literally just found that record in the hollow.
Your movements are always watched. Fans, reporters, and people who mean you harm. Even those close to you. The enemy's infiltration is deeper than you think. That's why we must be extra cautious.
Just a product propped up by capital, huh?
Don't let Fugue's slander or defamation get to you. You just need to stay true to your heart.
My heart? I really want to shout, "Get lost!" at those big corporations like Fugue and Odium. My music is just my music. If only the world were really that simple.
Covering Yoran de Winter's classics in this concert was the company's idea. But you're the one who will bear the bad reputation for it. I fear that you may follow Mr. de Winter's path, becoming a victim sacrificed in the invisible struggle of opposing powers.
There's one line from Yoran that I adore. Every heart is a lonely note. His songs truly have a special power. On the night the old capital fell, I was huddled under a blanket in a makeshift shelter, wondering if my mom and dad had fled without me, or turned into terrible monsters. Even though I knew I was lucky to have survived. Even though I knew my life had been bought with someone else's. The person who rescued me told me, "Be happy, child. Live on with a smile." I knew I should stay strong, but I just couldn't manage. At that very moment, the shelter's old speaker started playing a song. Turns out, that song was Yoran's. Without me noticing, the melody somehow melted away all my fears and loneliness. Tears fell, but they weren't sad tears. They were tears that cheered me up and helped me face the future with a smile on my face. I wiped those tears and realized it wasn't just me. Everyone who'd heard it rediscovered a connection between hearts after painful loss. It was Yoran who helped me realize the power that music has to deeply captivate the human heart. Every era needs its own songstress. People place all of their hopes in her, and she must bring them hope. If every heart is a lonely note, then I hope my voice can weave the staff lines of our times. Open the curtain, so hearts have no more divides. Let everybody's voice be heard, echoed, resonated, and stitched together into the most powerful melody in New Eridu.
Carefully putting Joran's record away, Astra strokes the control panel a few times as if playing an instrument in silence.
Music is magic.
Magic? True. Maybe I am enchanted by some kind of magic. It makes me believe that even I may be worthy of protecting this star's radiance.
Said Yao, plunges through the tranquil silence of rolling around on the bed.
Bill! It's Astra! Wait, no, it's that manager lady from last time. She sent us an invite! Starting today, we're the proud owners of invitations to Astra's concert! And there's even one for EOS! Is this how it feels to get the VIP treatment?
Awesome! A perfect way to ring in the new year!
Now I can enjoy New Year's without crying over not having a ticket!
Years of my free labor for Belle is finally paying off. Protecting the world's last city can wait until after the concert. Astra is amazing. I don't get why some people online would hate on her.
Haters dissing her online?
Haters dissing her online? What are they saying? Fairy, can you look it up?
As of today, ever since the announcement of this astronomical moment, New Year's concert, discussions related to Astra Yao have consistently dominated the top trending searches, accumulating 8.26 million views. Negative opinions about Astra Yao account for 14% of all traffic, mainly focusing on the following points. Number 1. She's ugly.
That's going too far. Beauty might be subjective, but calling Astra ugly is ridiculous. We can't let them get away with this. Let's fight back.
Understood. 173,925 new accounts have been registered to launch a full-scale attack against all comments claiming Astra is ugly.
Hang on, isn't that using superpowers for evil?
Hang on. Isn't that basically using superpowers for evil? We can't do that.
Understood. 173,924 accounts have been deactivated. Comments have been deleted.
Don't be so strict, Belle. I think Fairy is right. When you can't speak truth to power, it's okay to use a few tricks here and there.
Agreed. By employing such measures strategically, Fairy can help Master become a god in New Eridu.
This is starting to sound like a villain arc.
This is starting to sound like a villain arc. We're proxies. We must stick to justice, or we'll lose ourselves.
Fine, you're right. For a few seconds, I felt like I had all of New Eridu under my control. Scary. Wait, weren't we talking about Astra? Where did we go off topic?
Other negative comments mostly compare Astra Yao to the late superstar Yoran de Winter. For instance, The Winter is a true classic, and Astra's nothing more than just an idol propped up by Capital. How dare she try to ride on that legacy?
Astra is clearly a musical genius who's taken up to Winter's mantle. In fact, her musical achievements are right on par.
No point in comparing the two. They are both amazing.
No point in comparing the two. They're both amazing. If Mr. De Winter had listened to Astra's songs, I'm sure he'd have been a fan too.
Haters are gonna hate. They just have a chip on their shoulder or something. It's either this or some other dumb reason like those "she's ugly" comments. And that's why we should refute them firmly.
Let's not cause trouble for Astra and Evelyn.
It wouldn't be good if we caused trouble for Astra and Evelyn. Fandom feuds can affect public perception. Astra's been famous a long time. I'm sure they can handle it.
You're too kind, Belle. I'm still worried, though. Is it really okay if we don't do anything?
And just like that, you spend the entire day following posts about Astra on our internet. Is this the price of stardom? How does Astra handle their endless negativity? At last, the day of the concert. Today is Astra's concert. From now on, down to the millisecond, we must enter 2 hours in advance. Traffic's good, weather's good, and the invitation's in my pocket. Belle, are you ready? Can we head out? I can feel the boiling passion already. Let's head out. Why is you so impatient? There's plenty of time. I can feel the boiling passion. Alright, I guess good to leave early. Starloop Tower's downtown, city center. So just the journey there will take quite a bit of time. So you also think so, Mel? I know I'm being impatient, but I really want to get there early. It's great that you understand how I feel. Oh, so this is the legendary Starloop Tower. Look, even the glow sticks are designed to match Starloop. Astra is so thoughtful. Astronomical light stick? Interesting. I'm so happy I could start the new year with Belle and Astra. Your jaw is on the floor. Your jaw's practically on the floor. Wise, you look so funny. I gotta take a picture. Sure, let's take one then. Oh, so I've already set EOS to real-time recording mode. Everything happens today, every minute, second. I'll make sure to record it all. Anna, spending the new year with Belle and Wise must record it all. Anna, no nodding. Eels wants to be in the shot too. Can he ask someone for help? Astra Yao, what a queen she is. I wonder if she'll get annoyed if I ask her to sign my album later. That's a common misconception. The company just used the queen as a way to package her and establish an interesting character for her. Of course, it's also related to her professionalism on the stage. Astra's super cute in real life. Yeah, she really is super cute. She's friendly and down to earth. Yep, that's exactly it. Too bad. I actually like the prideful and aloof kind more. Seeing the other person walk away, the girl seemed a little down. How about asking her to help take a picture? But I think Astra is super cute like that already. But it's nice to have at least one person who agrees with me. Would you mind taking a group photo for us? Excuse me, could you please help us take a photo? We'd like a group picture. You must be an astronaut too. I know it because you arrived early just like me. You got it. Leave it to me. Ta-da! Astra posted in the background. Your photography skills are amazing. You made Eos look so cute, and Pell looks great too. Much better than the photos I take. Looks like we found the right person. Of course! I've collected quite a few of Astra's photos. I'm really good at photography, people. Oh? Just as you're looking through the photos, you've taken Astra Yao's manager, Evelyn, and stride over to you too.
You must be Belle and Wise. Astra's told me so much about you. My apologies for missing the chance to thank you both in person last time. Welcome to Starloop Tower, my esteemed guests. Or should I say, Faithin.
Why, how did you know?
Huh? Wait, how did you... Only like 1, 2, 3... Oh, it doesn't matter. There shouldn't be that many people who know who we are in the first place.
You've been pretty careful. Although in my opinion, there's room to be even more cautious. Please rest assured, my intel does not come from anyone who knows your true identity.
Then, how did you...
Just simple logic. Syncing with a bamboo isn't technologically difficult, but maintaining connection once you're inside a hollow? The only one capable of that level of in-hollow communication is the legendary proxy, Faithin. Of course, the reason I could draw that conclusion was because Astra knew you were inside that bamboo. As long as you're skilled enough at impersonating a bamboo, you don't have anything to worry about.
Skilled at impersonating a bamboo, eh?
Guess I'll have to get more tips from Eos on how to be a cute bamboo.
Honestly, Belle, you're already a pro at being a cute bamboo. If you get any better, it might be a bit too much. From an outside perspective, I often think, sheesh, she really has no shame moving like that in Eos's body.
Anyway, Astra is very lucky to have your help. I hope we can continue working together. Given her position, she needs all kinds of talented individuals to...
Talented individuals? And these two are?
Mr. Hobson, what brings you here in person? These two are Miss Yao's esteemed guests, Belle and Wise. Allow me to introduce the Chief Governance Officer of Odium Entertainment Group, Mr. Hobson.
Guests of Miss Yao? You both seem so young and promising. May I ask which business you're associated with?
I guess our video store on 6th Street counts as business.
We run a video store on 6th Street.
I see. Well, Evelyn, since Miss Yao's esteemed guests are here, why don't you go attend to them?
But what about the security?
I'll handle it.
Understood. All right, dear guests, please follow me.
Everyone guides you through Starloop Tower, giving you a bird's eye view of the entire skyline and stomach.
That gentleman over there keeps staring at us. It's a bit unnerving.
Well, today's performance is unlike any before, with far too many variables to track. Hobson, I mean, Mr. Hobson, is naturally a very meticulous person.
So, what's so special about today's performance?
That's a secret. Just sit tight and wait for Astra's big surprise.
He's glaring at us again. So intense. It must be tough working under someone like him.
Not at all. In
5 minutes
fact,
left
I
of this
don't work for
recording.
him. I serve Miss
Still
Yao.
didn't get a chance to do my
He
dailies.
even asked where we worked. When I told him it was just a small business, his expression went completely cold.
It's still
Honestly, it was pretty
immersive
intimidating.
storytelling.
If you had told him you were Phaethon, you might have gotten a big smile out of him. For someone at his level, quickly judging others based on their usefulness is second nature. Anyone deemed useless won't get a sliver of his attention. It's practically a survival skill for someone in his position.
Astra isn't like that.
Astra isn't like that. If we're talking about level, then she's technically above him.
That's right. Despite her position, she never looks down on anyone. With all that talent, she never sees herself as special. That's why she's so precious. To be honest, before meeting her, I didn't think someone like her actually existed. At first, I kept waiting for her to show her true colors.
I know exactly what you mean.
I know exactly what you mean. Who'd have thought the brightest star in New Eridu wasn't putting on a facade and was genuinely such a pure person?
Is it just me, or is anyone else worried that Astra might get hurt by being her genuine self?
I won't let that happen.
Helen turns her face slightly. It's like she isn't saying this to anyone else, but softly reassuring herself. Speaking of her surprises, Eve, a familiar voice comes rushing in our direction.
Eve, help! Belle, Wise, you're here too!
What happened?
I just got scolded by the music director. Oh, he was furious. It was terrifying.
I'm sure it's not the director's fault. How's your final song coming along? You've blown through 20 deadlines we set for you, and today is the absolute final submission day.
Huh? Well, I can't just put out something ordinary for everyone, right? Once inspiration hits, it'll be fine.
So, until inspiration hits, you need me to take on the director?
Eve, you promised to protect me from any danger, right? Now's the time to save me from this berserk deadline-chasing director!
Sorry, but that monster's outside my jurisdiction.
Oh, how could you?
You guys are so close.
You two are so close. Wise and I always squabble like that too.
But I have to admit, we do have our fair share of actual complaints too.
Evelyn, stop covering.
Suddenly, a deep,
She doesn't
booming
have anything ready.
shout
Not a
interrupts their
single
conversation.
page. What are we
Evelyn
supposed to do for the final
comes
song?
for her. She doesn't have anything ready.
Huh?
Nothing apiece. Facing enraged director's outburst, Astra grabs Belle and Wise by the hand and runs without hesitation. Everyone follows close behind, letting out a wry smile. Work always comes. After a close game of hide and seek, the enraged supervisor loses track of their target. Evelyn leads everyone to hide in the shadows as she watches the supervisor leave.
What? Where'd she go? And how does she run so fast in heels?
Poor director. Looks like this time we're really going to have to push it to the last minute.
My dear Yoran used to be just like that.
Oh, you're... Astra, meet the special guest the company invited for your concert.
Lady De Winter, it's really you. I can't believe you're actually here. Having you listen to my performance in person, it feels like...
Please, just call
Hang
me
on.
Tessa.
I'm gonna
Ah, so this record is...
reset the recording.
I know it's a tad bit last minute with the show starting soon and all, but would you mind if I borrowed it for a moment? Everyone's been saying that you're the rising star who will carry on your
Well, this was part 2.
legacy.
I guess that means
I'm
that this takes a
truly
part
sorry
3.
to say this, but to me, no one will ever replace Yoran.
Thank you all so much for watching part 2.
Yoran's music has always been my guiding light. Without him, I never, ever could have made it this
Be sure to
far.
leave a like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy. Thank you all so much for watching.
Oh, right.